Blessings, everyone. It's time for the incoming wave for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, these incoming wave videos are not just for this week. It is a reading, or you can say a message about ongoing consistent changes to the spiritual and energetic atmosphere and dynamic for everyone. So in a sense, it is a general reading, but it is not at all for one particular population, and it certainly is not something that only lasts 1 week and subsides by the end of it all. And I highly recommend for those of you who are starting to find that your spiritual and intuitive awareness are starting to heighten during these times, to go back and look at the old incoming waves, because they will help you catch up in a lot of ways with what is actually going on, what has been shifting consistently over the course of the last few months as it continues to accelerate. So going forward here, I do want to remind everyone, if you ever want to get a session with me, you do need to go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. And of course, if you ever, need to go and find something you're looking for, you can navigate by following the links down below. You just have to open that bar up if you are on a mobile device. So what is going on when it comes to this coming week and after? This wave is very interesting to me. I was actually instructed, I guess you could say, by my higher guidance to start working with the whole deck and not just the major arcana as I was before, because things are starting to get very specific, and so we kind of need that extra specificity. And this week we see the Death card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. And one of the things I am getting very strongly is that we are getting much, much closer to that sense of a 0 point dynamic, a very quantum kind of feel, as the Death card and the Knight of Swords flanking the Page of Pentacles show us that the time between manifestation or creation as a result of the energy that we're carrying, the feelings that we're emoting, the actions that we're taking, or the actionable steps that we are taking, is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That time buffer is getting closer and closer to the now. So we really need to pay attention to what is becoming the dominant focus for us, and how do we actually start bringing things back into a balance so things don't feel so topsy-turvy. This is working in the favor of the highest interest of all concerned. Everybody is privileged to be able to experience the creation, manifestation, co-creation, alchemical result, however you want to phrase it, of the life they are living in a way that is near instantaneous. Everyone is reaping what they sow much more quickly. There's no wait, there's no delay, whatever one is reaping. The Page of Pentacles in the center is saying the seeds that we have planted, that which we hold, that which we carry, that is what will take over our experience. We're never really here to learn how to manifest. Everybody already can manifest. Everyone already can create. It's about learning to get what we are creating under our control and in our own conscious awareness, to become sovereign co-creators with that infinite creator source God consciousness. So when we are in a space where we might not necessarily think we can manifest at all, pay attention to what you are holding. What takes up most of your energy, most of your focus, most of your time, most of your day? What emotions are you holding? What emotions or attachments or connections do you give the vast majority of your energy to? And you will watch, right, with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, you're pulling that energy into your life. Even if you think it's something distant to you, you will pull that experience in its own way into your life. Focus on bringing the experience that you wish to have in your life by making sure that you are expressing your energies and your feelings for that experience, your investment in that experience, in a way that is compatible, a compatible reflection of that experience. Because what sometimes happens is people will make mistakes. They will often try to appeal for love through aggression. They will try to do all kinds of things that are ultimately creating the wrong energy for the outcome that they desire. And this is a week where I think a lot of people are going to have a beautiful opportunity to see where and how those numbers will be adding up in their own experience. So it's very important for us to make sure that we are maintaining a focus on the reality we want to experience. And it is deeply personal with the Page of Pentacles upright and the Knight of Swords upright. Note I said personal, not selfish. Of course, we want to focus on the highest interest of all concerned, but remember, every living being on this planet has its own free will, its own life path, and its own higher self-awareness that they are also living with and navigating at this time. So it's important to understand that we need to be able to cultivate our own mastery without intruding on other people, or other wills, rather. Start creating new things that will actually override and overwrite the old. Don't spend all of your time trying to focus on how do I get away from the thing I don't want anymore? How do I shift away from this? It's important to remember that we must be mentally, spiritually, and emotionally available to the experience we want to have, to be the closest vibrational match to that manifestation in order to pull it into our experience. If you find you are a vibrational match for something, or maybe not necessarily liking where all of your energy is going, or you are discovering that yes, this action, this choice, this commitment, this friendship, this relationship, this group affiliation, this routine is compatible with a manifestation or a creation that I no longer wish to have, an experience I no longer wish to continue, you do need to pay attention to ways that you can change that, shift that, because this is the power that is being offered here, the opportunity to override and overwrite everything, whether you do it consciously or choose to just see what happens. We all have our free will, but I strongly suggest conscious co-creation over haphazard miscreation. So that is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because you know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.